Alright, what's up guys? July 24th. This is Taylor, and a dominant performance from the Bears. Tesla down 12.5, Broadcom down 7.5, Nvidia down 7, AMD down 6, the almighty QQQ down 3.5. We got a 3-piece and change on the Qs. Amazon down 3, Apple down about 3, and the S&P's down 2.3. The Bears came out to play today. For the QQQ here, if they can't get it back above that daily 50, I want to short it on a bounce, and the keyword is short it on a bounce. At the close here today, we are about 2.5% below the hourly 21. We could gap down tomorrow. Frankly, wouldn't surprise me, but at the same time, we could gap up 1, 2, 2.5%, and nothing will have changed. It'll just be a bounce back to a falling 21 EMA. So I want to short it on a bounce. I want to short it really anywhere under that daily 50. At a minimum, I want to play for a flush down to about 458. Now, 458 lines up with our 21 EMA on the weekly. Food for thought here, guys. Nothing's really changed. Bigger picture off the weekly. You've got problems on the 30-minute. You've got problems on the 4-hour and the daily. Up to this point, the weekly chart is still bullish. We've got the big 3 buy signal. We've got the perfect score of 12. A pullback to a rising 21 EMA. Not always the end of the world. And doesn't have to be the end of the trend. At any point they break that weekly mean, then things could certainly get a bit uglier. But that's my game plan here for the Qs. I want to short on a bounce. The closer to the daily 50, the better. And then I would target a move down towards 460, 458-ish. If they can get it back above that daily 50, there might be room for a short squeeze push back towards 485-ish. Moving on to the S&Ps, and here's where things get interesting. A pullback to a weekly 21, not the end of the world. The S&Ps have got a little room here. We closed 54.30. And we got our 21 EMA down here at 5,300. Now, if you follow the spot gamma levels, we also have a brand new put wall down there at 53. Meaning that 5,300 level, if the bulls can't fight back quickly, that might be a big magnet, and you might look for another $100 and change lower. On the daily chart, really on, 55.30. I'd want to short it on a bounce, really anywhere under that daily 21. At the close, we're about 1.5% below the hourly 21. So again, we could catch a pretty decent bounce tomorrow, and it won't really change anything. I want to short a bounce under the 21. At any point they break that daily 50, I think we're playing for a move down towards 5,300. And last but not least here, the big boys. Google had earnings last night, and Google got spanked. Down about 5% here today, and it's just not the greatest chart. Lower time frame sell signals, and a big 3 score of -1. Amazon here has earnings next week, and Amazon's a little sketch. Under our 21, under the 50, a lot of sell signals, and they still got that weekly squeeze. Which at one point I thought was destined for a move towards 210. It's a little bit more suspect here. We got to get through earnings first. In a weekly squeeze, if they keep that below the mean, and then we get this negative momentum break here, the odds would begin to shift towards better chance they take that squeeze, and they might want to break that short. So we got to get through earnings. At some point, I think we got to get through a big bounce. But if they can't take back the key levels here that I covered here in this video, I think your short and bounces down to your weekly 21 EMA. If and when we get there, we will readjust, and we'll take it from there. But alright, y'all, as always, thank you for watching. Be patient out there, be safe, short the bounces, and keep on keeping on. Adios.
What's up, traders? This is Taylor from Simpler Trading. I wanted to thank you for watching our video, and if you liked the video, go on ahead and comment down below, hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon to get a notification anytime we upload our next video. And of course, if you want to watch us trade live in real time with our own money, check us out at simplertrading.com. Until then, trade safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.